a second, guys. One second.
What up?
We've got to give a shout out to South Nashville Heating and Cooling.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Friend and supporter, show and proof. Also, the longest running sponsor of I Got Some Shit to Say, the podcast.
Absolutely. Look, man, South Nashville Heating and Cooling, where quality and craftsmanship come together. They've been doing this since 1985. That's almost 40 years of service. Expert designs, quality installations, superior service.
Absolutely.
And let me tell you something.
What's that?
Tell me.
I feel confident in the fact that South Nashville Heating and Cooling will keep me warm in the winter.
For sure.
It'll keep me cool in the summer.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, these middle months, you'll be comfortable even then.
Absolutely, dude.
Y'all know the deal, man. South Nashville Heating and Cooling, we love those guys. Y'all see the name, y'all see the number. Tap in.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Always. It's I got some shit to say. We're back like we don't stop. All we do is work. Y'all know what this is happening right now. I'm so anxious. I can't even make it through a proper intro. Because I don't know if this is an actual episode or just a segment. We are currently still at South Fork Music and Mud Festival, day 3, and we are now joined by one of our favorite people on the planet, John Brodnax. Y'all give it the fuck up.
My God.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Always good to see y'all, baby.
It's always great to see Brodnax, dude. That's family. I was so excited about the Saturday just for Brodnax set, man. Everybody knows Squints and Chad Arms are huge fans of John Brodnax, so every time he's on the stage, if we have an opportunity to be there, we will be there.
Amen.
And I can't wait to see what you have in store for us this evening. I'm sure Taylorfield's in for a treat.
Yes, sir. Always.
Right.
We just had a good sound check, baby. Probably, if y'all don't know the ins and outs, baby, the sound is usually hit or miss at the.
For sure. You never know what you're going to get.
At the Mud Parks, baby, and was pleased. We had, I believe it's Sheldon Yellow Wolf's guy up there running the sound for us.
I think that is accurate. Also, shout out BCC. They put a lot into the stage itself, and
Yes,
we got when Chad performed yesterday. I mean, and you just took a second to step back and really look at it. Like they really did it right, and it looks great. It always does too. A little different setup than we've seen in the past, but it's still.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, baby, did it seem like the fans had way more room last year?
Way more room. It went further back.
That's what we was talking
Before,
about.
like the trucks didn't start for like maybe another 50 yards or so.
what
And
I
the trucks
thought, bro.
seemed so much closer, but like Chad went on at 7 p.m. and to the start of it, it seemed like they were cattle towards the front. You know what I'm saying? But by the time Calhoun was on, it was you couldn't get another human being in that space. It was completely full. The energy was insane. And like I said, I can't wait to see it influenced by Brodnax later this evening. Currently, man, you've been busy, dude. I mean, we see John Brodnax pop up all the time, and every time we do, it's a treat. We either get a new single or I don't know, man. What are we in album mode right now?
We in the tour mode.
Tour
right
mode.
now, baby. Yep. So y'all know I am still currently. I've taken a new position at work, so I'm.
Oh, congrats, bro.
Yep. I'm not actually on the road anymore, baby. I'm getting to do a lot from the laptop and the phone. So. Creatively,
that's awesome, bro.
y'all probably we probably getting into that zone where we fixing to be able to start putting out more product. Y'all know tonight is the last show of the Upchurch 24 tune in, and we want to end it with a bang, baby. And then we go home. I'm gonna take everybody on a little vacation, baby, and we finna start creating again. We've got beats lined up. We've already got some singles probably ready to go, and this kind of. Disappointed with the video rollout on the original. I was really expecting to be able to do a bunch of quality videos for those songs. And that's one of the things that you get, baby, when you start involving a lot of other people. It's hard for them to make time. It's hard to coordinate and scheduling the videos. So I guess a plus to doing stuff by yourself all the time, baby, is that all you got to do is show up to the video shoot, baby, and you can get it done. So I wish we had gotten more video shot for the original. We fresh off of that release. I don't know how many months, but the original product came out. We was pleased with the sound, baby. A bunch of good singles off that, and I think we got 4 or 5 videos released total, baby, but we was pleased with the original product.
Hell yeah, dude. I love that album, man. It turned out great.
Everybody loves that album. It's so fire, bro. But the energy Brodnax brings as an artist is always exciting to listen to, but also to see as a visual. You guys always put together great
Thank you,
visuals. You know what I'm saying? The whole package is great.
Are you glad to be able to lay it, not lay it down, but like switch over into create mode now that you've been doing the touring for 3 or 4 months?
Yeah, baby, I think it's good to find a balance. I think a lot of guys run themselves ragged on one or the other. You do too much creating, baby, you're going to get stale.
Yeah.
You do too much touring, it's going to start to be a burden at some point.
Yeah.
So I like this kind of mode that we're in right now where we're doing a tour, come home, do some creating, and I don't know if y'all do remember we sat down here last time at the end of the country rap tour.
We did. Yeah.
2022.
That's the first time I met you.
So
2 years ago. That's crazy.
So going home from that, baby, you got all that adrenaline and all that excitement from the entire tour. You've been gone for 90 days, 100 days, however long we were gone, and the chemistry had changed in the house a little bit. So coming home was all that adrenaline, all that energy, all that attention back to a regular dude again.
Yeah.
So I kind of had a little meltdown there when I got home. This one's going to be different, baby, because I've been getting to go home on Sunday every week.
Like weekend warrior stuff.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
And man, I tell you what, dude, I don't know for who it matters or who it concerns, but this is my style of touring. You go hit a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you carry your ass home Sunday, do your thing during the week, baby. To me, this was way better for my mental stability.
Yeah. It seems like you're always really trying to focus on staying centered in everything you have going on.
It's
But
hard,
what I love about John Brodnax, though, is he is a fucking family man first.
Amen.
You know what I mean? And 99% of the time that you're not on the road or you're pushing new videos or whatever the case may be, when your social media content consists of you with your family.
Amen.
You know what I mean? And that's so admirable to watch, but so yeah, man, it's so easy for us to absorb as consumers, fans, creators, like to see that's part of your life and how much it influences your grind. It's so refreshing, and I'm sure it is for most of us, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the way that you're verbal about it, it's just so important for consumers to hear that type shit.
Yeah,
you know?
the babies has got to, my point of view, baby, is they inspire what I'm doing. And what else could I do that's more relatable than family? What else could I do, baby? I mean, I'm sure I could come out here and find a way to flex or some shit, but baby, that's like my flex really, is that I'm gonna tell people what's important to me, what's my priority, and try to make that cool, you know, because it seems like the imagery has got off of that type of shit and we got on some gangster shit, or which has always kind of been that way, baby, you know, but just trying to make it cool to be a good dude and a good dad, and you know what I mean.
Well, you do a good job of it.
Thank you, baby.
But you know, and also you've always been employed, you know, that you've always worked full time. Like the music going full time has always been like a switch for you, you know what I mean? But to mention that you're doing more things mobile as far as work, you know what I'm saying, and they open up that lane for the creativity to sort of funnel its way back into the everyday routine. Like Chad mentioned, I think that's going to be interesting to watch that unfold after this tour is finished. And this being the last stop, man, that seems like that's going to start happening pretty soon for you.
Yeah, it'll be y'all should see a big difference. So we're gonna hire somebody. I pretty much made, you know, just accepted the fact that me posting and stopping my day and saying, hey, look at what we're doing may not be in my repertoire, baby, and being okay with that. And we're going to staff somebody that's going to start helping with my social media. So maybe we can get a little bit more busy on that. But as far as music and the stuff that's important, the songs, the recording, and the video process, baby, we probably finna pick that up tenfold.
Yeah, and that's exciting to hear, man.
Well, and I think that's what a lot of people, going back to the tour thing, I think that's what a lot of people don't understand from an artist like you that does tour for those long time. The toll that it takes on you, but the toll that it takes on your family, being away from them for lengths of time like that too. You know?
I don't think it gets talked about enough.
I think
we try to sweep that kind of shit up under the table because it ain't sexy.
Right, and that's what I was saying. That when I stopped this a minute ago and said how I love how you're open about speaking about these things, because mental health over the years has become such more and more of a relative topic to where it's so much more admirable now to have these conversations.
Amen.
And that's one of the reasons why we started this fucking podcast. It's like therapy for us. Like we sit and just talk bullshit, and it gives us that release.
Yeah.
And you know, family doesn't give there's no type of release like family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like there's only one way to get that part of it, man. But to be open about that and see how the world sees how you accept it and absorb that, and then use it to encourage your drive and motivation and the music you make, and it's dope to watch, bro. I'm a big fan of John Brodnax for the right reasons.
I got a little segment in the show where I usually use the ending of "We on Fire" to kind of relate to the lyrics. It's if you can make it through the rain and the flame, everything gonna be all right, bitch. We on fire.
Facts.
And then I've got this little segment that I've been doing on this tour, just kind of, letting people know that, baby, if you got shit fucked up at the house, if shit, are you questioning how I am doing as a parent, or how shit's fucked up in the marriage, or shit is fucked up at work, baby, that is a commonality in everybody's life, and I don't know for what reason we try to make it appear like it's not. Like, man, baby, we all got some fucked up shit going, baby, and if we would accept that, baby, and then we could maybe start conversations about some of the shit, man, I think we could help each other realize that we're all really similar, and we all got some fucked up shit going on at the crib, baby, but that's the beautiful part about it.
Life be lifing, like we say. Man. That's a shout out O.n.e. But that's no matter how good or bad you may appear to be doing, you never know what the fuck's really going on with a person, so we use this opportunity to really sit and talk our shit, and sometimes we may say too much, but at the same time we always feel better about the scenario after we're done talking about it.
How has the transition from the garage to the radio station going?
It's going good. It's definitely a transition. We just been so busy, with the careers of Leroy and o.n.e. and Chad. Like, we're juggling. These guys are performing like crazy. We're on the road a lot, and we haven't stopped the momentum of the pod, but we've caught ourselves since that move. We found ourselves having to pre-record some stuff just for trips, and we've caught a lot of our content as of lately been in that rabbit hole of time, where we kind of pre-record a couple weeks out type shit. So
it's dated.
Yeah, and just as of last week, the episode was back out of the time warp, you know what I mean? And with that being said, we're kind of back more relevant and doing it more in studio now, but it's gone good. The transitions, we're in a lot tighter space, and that's the only thing I can bitch about, realistically. But we're closer to the city now, and it's a good fit, and also Streets 99.3 takes care of us there.
So an improvement.
Definitely an improvement. There's been some opportunities presented to us that could really shake this genre up. And I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But at the same time, it's a good fit. It's a good look. We're anxious to continue our partnership there and keep going in that lane. But it's an interesting topic. But the transition itself is great. We're comfortable there, and like I said, the space is a lot smaller, but we're making it work.
I'll have to come by there, and we'll have to get our first one in the new spot.
Oh, dude, for sure. You know that seat's yours anytime, Brodnax.
For sure, bro.
And Chatty Bobby had some new. I seen Chatty Bobby had a new little post that looked like you was finna transition into. Baby, what? Tell me what your thoughts was on. And this is just my personal opinion, baby. I know you gonna do what you gonna do, but baby, you was like you gave us all the new guys. You gave us, if we couldn't have a sit down with Jam Wayne, or we couldn't have a sit down with this guy or whatever, you gave us that, baby, and it was such a huge part to the culture, baby. I personally am gonna miss that side of your work.
Oh, we're still doing that. I just meant from a standpoint of there's all of that is still going to be a thing. It's just a matter of so many
outside inquiries,
whether it's paid ones, whether it's I'm trying not to water things down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I'm still going to do all of that stuff. That's what I was telling Jam. I'm just I'm focusing on my music first and foremost, and then still going to be doing the stuff with
catering to the fans that Chat Arms TV is relied to cater on.
So I'm just going to scale back on doing a lot of ones like that, just because it takes so much time up. But
I'm glad I asked you.
No, for sure.
I was confused because by the looks of the post, it seemed like that may be gone.
No, it's not. That's not gone.
And he's mentioned it a couple times on the pod. Like, he'll still be involved with this show and with his other podcast, Over the Top. But shout out Over the Top.
All the stuff that we've been doing, like with the regulars, like that's still going to be a thing. I just meant
just shifting gears a little bit.
I was doing one a week, and me and Mel were going out of town, a lot of stuff, and we still are going to do that. We're going to come see you again when you come back, after the tour and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm glad you cleared that up.
No, for sure, bro. That's still a thing. That's what I was telling Jam too.
Yeah, just kind of shifting it a little bit to where you can focus more on the music for once. Chad's kind of put that kind of on the back burner for so many years now. Ever since the success of Chad Arms TV, the channel has kind of propelled him in a different direction. But, you know, Chad's heart and soul lies with this music shit. And obviously, you know what I mean? And he's found a way now to just finally put his foot down and make that adjustment to where he can do it a little different moving forward for a little while. And
shout out to fucking Show and Prove, what they do for the culture, baby.
Absolutely.
Shout out to I Got Some Shit to Say, the podcast,
Thank
what
you,
they
Bubba.
do for the fucking culture. And shout out to fucking Chad Arms again, baby. Anybody got any questions about what this dude does for the culture, baby, you not paying close enough attention, baby.
Facts.
The dude is a huge outlet. And look, man, I think we at a point right now, y'all remember me saying this in Taylorville 24, baby, I think the country genre is fixing to have a big upside, baby, and I think we are finna get the juice back. If you're honest with yourself, we have lost some juice.
Yeah.
We have had some barbershop bullshit going, baby, and I think we finna get some shit cleared up, baby. I think we finna 25 should be lovely for the country rap game, baby.
I see the painting you're painting, bro. All right, the picture you're painting, rather. Yeah, there's been a lot of barbershop bullshit, but at the same time, I think there's some brighter times on the horizons. You know what I'm saying?
Baby.
They really are.
On the way.
And I'm anxious to see the people amongst like yourself be on the forefront. You know what I'm saying? It's always interesting to watch your brand grow, Brodnax, and I can't thank you enough just for taking a few minutes sitting down with us, man. Your family to us, man. You support Show and Prove and everything we do. And we're just glad to see you here, man.
Amen,
for sure, bro.
I can't wait to see you perform later tonight.
We gonna go stomp on that motherfucker. We gonna check the durability of that stage tonight, baby. I can assure you that.
Bubba Jam Wayne checked it pretty good last night.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
bro.
Yeah, he
Speaking
did.
of jam, baby, I got to come in here, and I like this setup here at Taylorville because it's almost like one big green room. So if you come in here at any point, baby, you liable to run at any artist that's performing this
big
weekend,
facts.
man. I really like the way this is set up. It kind of puts us in a position where we have to network and sit down. Me and Jan Wayne been talking on the phone since he came out and appeared in the genre, and a guy my age to come out and have a welcoming like that, it just made me feel good seeing another guy my age come out and have success, baby. Shout out Jam Wayne.
Absolutely,
No, for sure.
shout out Jam Wayne. Yeah, it really excited all of us, I think, at this point, man. But to see his success continue to grow, but I was gonna say it. I'm glad you mentioned that y'all been speaking on the phone previously, because I was gonna say, fun fact, I seen them huddled up right over there across the room for a good 20-minute conversation, and I'd love to have been a fly on the wall for that. But at the same time, though, I'm glad to see
I love it, bro.
the coexistence. It's just it's great to watch. You know what I mean?
I love seeing it, man.
Especially being here.
Yeah.
Jam is one of those guys where it kind of naturally, like, he just seems like a guy from my area and kind of a old spirit,
relatable guy,
old soul, and just comes off like somebody that I already know before I even got to sit down and talk with him. But yeah, we've been getting the bill, baby, which is super important to any artist out there listening to this little segment, baby. Make sure you're getting the time, baby, to reach out, and don't get aggravated if you don't get the opportunity through Instagram or whatever, baby. It may take you coming to a show, baby, and bumping into somebody, baby. Everybody ain't on the internet like that, baby. So don't take it personal if a guy don't open your DM and get right back in touch with you, baby. Let things progress naturally, and if you make it to some of these events, baby, I would say that's probably your biggest opportunity to get to meet some of these people in their natural setting.
Don't let the butterflies or the ego get in the way neither. Take that leap.
Facts, man.
It takes a lot to do that too. It's really interesting that you mentioned that, because it's some of the faces I see repeatedly. It's interesting to kind of chip them off as we go, because eventually most of them take that leap and we approach each other, and I finally figure out who the hell most of these people are. And I'm at the point now where these are a lot of familiar faces. But I'm thankful for situations like this room right here that put us in a position to achieve these things, because it's a great opportunity. It really is.
Facts.
But the fact that I saw Jam Wayne and Brodnax having a conversation, that's dope shit. Yeah, dude, we won't hold you up, Brodnax. Again,
I think they're about to start the show and off. So it's gonna get loud in here.
It will definitely get loud, but you know what it is, Bubba. We fucking love you, bro. We're anxious to see what's next.
We love y'all too, baby.
I can't wait to see you perform tonight. You know what it is, man. South Fork Music and Mud. Brodnax, you want to leave them with anything?
Yeah, man, y'all make sure that y'all tapping into what we doing, baby. Y'all know I ain't on the internet every day, baby. This is Brodnax _music on almost everything, baby. I'm probably most active on my Instagram page. We're going to try to get somebody staff, baby, to give y'all some more content and hire somebody to do the stuff that I look like I refuse to do, baby. But look, we'll probably try to get down at that new spot with y'all, man, and sit down in the new place where y'all at.
Whenever you want.
Yeah, and maybe even schedule Chad Arms to come down to the crib or something and see Mel and them again, baby. Shout out everybody. Love y'all, baby. Thank you for having me.
Love you too, man. Y'all know what it is, man. South Fork Music and Mud Day 3, Chad Arms TV, IGSSTS.com. We love you, Bubba.
Apart from his like ability to rap and that type of shit, I'm talking about as far as his image, is he has this uncanny gift of being like as white trash looking as possible, but as handsome as possible.
I get it.
All at the same time, and that's a hell of a combination.
Yeah, it really is. It's a dangerous combination. It's what you call a marketable product.
It really is for this demographic. For this demographic that myself and so many other people work so hard to just provide this for you to just come in and butt fuck.
This damn peas through this motherfucker.
Like you know what I love about it? Bro.
Hey, I'm with it.
Hey,
we done did some fucking
I'm
together.
I'm gonna have that track soon, bro. I didn't want to send no bullshit. Yeah. I didn't want to send no bullshit, dog. Hey, I'll tell you this.
Tell me.
Speaking on
tell it.
Everybody has their own opinion about Jam Wayne. They're all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
for
like,
sure.
check it out.
Go.
He doesn't speak that much. It's not like he's running. You know what I'm saying? He's not. There's no gap factor.
He don't make it where you like, I wish he'd shut up.
Bro, like.
He's an interesting character. He
Bro,
really
since
is.
I got started, you remember, dog, I was fucking posting all the time and shit, but now it's like, I check myself before I say shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
you know, I was in rehab once, and my therapist in rehab,
hey, man.
he told me to say,
Bubba K?
He told me to say, he said this, he said, for the next month, I want you to do something for me. He said, anytime you're about to speak in a group setting, meaning you talking to like 2 or more people, count to 5 before you speak.
Yeah.
And I did that for that following month. Let me tell you something. You realize a lot of how much you say is bullshit when you do that. If you just let, before I speak in this setting, if I just count to 5, and I'm gonna be like, well, a lot of shit just ain't gonna get said. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was helpful for me.
So like the one.
For me, like count to 5, man. It's like I had to get to where I didn't speak.
For sure.
Shout out Jam Wayne.
Okay, you want to come out? You want to say, okay?
I hope y'all can hear this.
Say what you mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it means.
He says, say what you mean.
If you
say, I ain't got to respond to you just because you come at me out.
Squeeze these shrooms.
I can hold my tongue.
Nah,
You know
better.
what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
basically what he was saying is, I like to talk. I feel like
There go that Molly gang.
I got assuredness about myself, you know what I'm saying? So basically he was saying that since I like to talk so much, I need to not talk so much.
Yeah.
So if somebody had not liked to talk, he would have probably
For y'all
said,
that don't know this, OG, by the way, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, Scary Larry. Dude, there's so much
Scary
happening.
Larry.
So I haven't even said it. Welcome back to I Got Some Shit to Say, South Fork Music and Mud Festival.
A lot of moving parts.
It's been 100 miles an hour. Shout out Leroy Biggs. The kid's here. He
Decoy
finally joins us.
Six.
Yeah, shout out
yeah,
Leroy
man.
Biggs.
So it's traffic, bro. So
It's okay. Hang on. With us right now, currently, we're joined by none other than Bubba fucking Sparxxx. Shout out Bubba K.
It's
Back with us
3X and
again.
Sparxxx, baby.
Absolutely.
And me and Bubba, if we've met, it's been once, right?
Oh, hold on, wait.
I'm not
Y'all
sure
never
that we
met?
have met in person. I'm not sure that we have.
Oh,
That's what I'm
shit.
saying.
This is
But
great.
check it out.
Go.
But I like how you left room for just in case we had, though.
Yeah, bro, we would party.
A lot of drugs.
Like, dog, look,
A lot of drugs.
we've always kept it real with each other. As
Yeah.
far as checking in, like, there's been sometimes, like, there was one time, bro, I think a salty human
Yeah.
got your phone and did some shit, and I immediately checked Bubba because I was like, hey, dog, you need to talk.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a real guy right here, man.
Yeah, Leroy's all right.
You know, and we have both, believe it or not, considered
He's
the
done
fact-
the same vice versa.
We have, even though we've never met in person prior to today, we have had some very impactful, very depth-filled conversations about real shit. you know
Yeah.
what
It's
I
like an unspoken alliance that was like already like.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
Shout out to Bubba K for carrying around a fucking football. I have one in the car.
mean? Yeah, you got to, man. We're getting close.
I
We're getting
do.
close.
We are getting close.
29
Shout
days
out
until
Sprinter
Talk it.
Vans,
Talk
bro.
that shit. Shout out Sprinter Vans,
That's
but
how
shout
I-
out UT Vols.
Bro, I
yeah, you
figured
know I'm
out
gonna
I
talk
was
my
white
shit,
trash.
Bubba.
in 29 days, the Dogs play Clemson.
Nobody gives a fuck.
except everybody. but you know, who do y'all play? Like Morehead State that day?
Leave me alone, bro. We're looking good, all right? We're looking okay. We're going to be fine.
Hey, Nico's going to be all right.
Nico is going to be all right, bro. I'm
He's
stoked. I'm stoked about the Vols again. Can I at least
football.
say that? Last time Bubba K sat with us when I got some shit to say, I was not excited about Tennessee football. I'm finally back there, so let me enjoy it for a moment. We ain't got to start the season yet, but I love the draft.
You know what I
class. It
like?
looks
I like
great.
when them Tennessee Vol fans
They're
get
signing class.
excited, and then we make them unexcited.
Fuck you, Bubba. God, we talk so many good things about Bubba Sparxxx when he's not here
Hey, nah.
continuously.
We start talking about them dogs now. I get a little wild eyes, start
already know.
foaming at the mouth.
Yeah. We've covered this. We've covered this before.
I tell you this, I'm at the point for the dogs. I'm not a dogs fan. I ain't talking shit or nothing. I will not bet against Kirby. Kirby Smart for me has that same like Saban type, like, you know what I mean? Like, you even if somebody's injured, something like that, you can't count him out.
Saban, he is, man, but he's going to forge his own path at this point, and we're certainly we celebrate Coach Saban's career of illustrious accomplishments, but we also
Shout out Bubba K for the proper grammar.
we also eagerly usher him to the side and say thank you for your service, and we'll holler next time.
Bro, no. Yeah, I feel that.
I'm so excited though tonight happened the way it did, Bubba, because I knew you were on the bill. Unfortunately, you didn't pull up like prior. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as Bubba pulled up, the same old shit. You know, Bubba's
Bubba,
been a
can
buddy
we
of
do
mine
an
for a
album?
long. Yeah, for real.
Leroy and Bubba album, bro.
That'd be
Let's
interesting.
start with a song, and the song we've been talking about.
The song would be interesting as fuck.
Well, because we've been talking about
Bubba
it.
and Biggs.
We've been talking about it for
We've been talking about it.
2.5 years.
Is it Biggs
This
and
is
Bubba
the
or
thing,
Bubba and
look,
Biggs? It's
I just
catchy
asked-
either
You
way.
always say the older person with the seniority first, so it's
Bubba and Biggs.
I
It's
just
got a
had-
good ring either way.
I just
Works
asked him to marry me. He said, "How about a date?"
Yeah,
first?"
yeah.
That's
That's
exactly
How about
what
you,
exactly
let me try out that trim
yeah,
first.
yeah. He wanted taste. No,
Hey,
But fast forward to South Fork Music and Mud
I
Fest.
will
where
be
I ran
driving
in.
that tomorrow. I will make a
It
cash
was broke
bet.
down yesterday. Wasn't even a tire
I'll fix
on
it. I'll fix it.
Shout out to Bubba K, bro. I'm so glad you pulled up and did your thing.
pleasantly present as always.
I got to witness. I told Bubba as soon as I ran into him on Adam Calhoun's set, shout out fucking Tubbs pulling his ass out.
I
walking
pointed
across.
at it. That's my OG.
Woo-wee.
But Bubba was on stage performing, and I actually went down in the little front area right there. Yeah, and I watched Bubba's whole performance until he came off, and I saw him side stage for Adam's performance, and that's when I approached Bubba.
it's
So
not-
good to see
Hey
him.
man, do they know how badass Squints is as an MC? Do they, do they
Nobody
really
cares.
know? Do they
I
really?
hang out with
here-
so many cool,
Of course
better
they
rappers.
don't care until you make them
Well,
care.
here's the thing. This will make you smile. I know he's a badass MC.
I
I
know
grew
it
up
too.
listening. I'm not hip to everything, but like the important parts. Tony Danza. You know, where did it end? Bad guy.
With you,
Alf.
I still rap with these guys, like, but just
Well,
that.
there's been no Leroy Biggs Squint song either, and I personally take offense to it. I
Maybe
don't
that
think
should
you,
be the
I don't-
first song we do is us three.
I'm down. If I got to get you a Bubba feature, I'll do that.
Okay.
I mean, I ain't saying.
But I get my own. I get
ain't
my
say-
own feature. I don't
Of
need.
course.
No.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. First things first. Let's just not. Just,
Nashville.
But Bubba approached me with the same conversation outside, and I told him, I was like, bro, I'll collab with Bubba
no,
Sparxxx.
it's
any
like
day of the
this.
week.
It's like I try to get Charlie P on. I'm on.
Shout out
him,
Charlie
I'm on
P.
Him, yeah, I'm on him in the same way. It's just like, dude, if you want to do it, which you clearly
Bro,
do.
when he dropped Dickerson Road, I hit him because
Dixon Road is so hard,
Bro, I called him. I said, dude, the next
That's the only
time
kind of
you do
records
that-
he has. It's good records.
No, I know,
Well,
bro.
Charlie knows how to make fucking music.
Nah, he makes some bad ones now, but when he does though, he misses in the right way.
I do
Okay.
want to say this because I know I'm hype right now. Hey,
We
y'all,
all
I'm
miss.
still fucking sober. I've spent 7
Good
hours
for you,
in a
Leroy.
car.
I love it, brother.
I smoke pot. I'm California sober.
Me, unfortunately,
Marijuana maintenance.
But yeah, I want to point that out, dude.
But
proud of you.
My point is, what I'm saying is,
Piss
just like
test
I am
me.
with Charlie P,
Mm-hmm.
just like I am with you, it's like if you want to be doing something, life is too short, and there's too many people out here, just like people like Jam Wayne that just got rolling in their 40s. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
So
Shout out Jam Wayne.
there's no such thing. I'm 79 years old and I'm still out here going.
Kicking.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
and
is.
so there
I've
is
seen it.
no all that old outdated information that we used to receive about
Featuring
like,
Scary Larry. Come
at
on,
a
Scary.
Scary Larry.
Scary was here earlier. I got
Hey,
him on here earlier.
But all that outdated information that we used to receive about, like, you know, as a rapper, you're supposed to be done by the time you're 30 and all that stuff. That is,
Obviously not true.
that has been proven to be a figment. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
And so I'm just saying, if you know it's in your heart to do it, do it.
I
man.
think
All I'm saying is this: look, everybody can have their own opinion. Ours makes money, so suck my dick.
my point though
Sick
with
my
the
duck.
with the rap shit, I just I hang out with dope ass rappers, man. I love the podcast shit. I love getting on here and talking about you guys. But I'll rap with y'all any day y'all want to rap.
That lets you know you can't
Hey,
be
I'm
whack.
about to whoop O.n.e's ass. Making movies on Broadway, 821. Hey, man, big gangster. Hold on.
Hey, I
Shout out
told
to Leroy Biggs.
O.n.e.
Yeah, go away.
I just met O.n.e. for the first time in person, man. I just told him, he's a bad boy, man.
Yeah,
You
that
know
guy
what I'm
that guy
saying?
has a legacy that he's been building for so many years. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
But he has such a stance and presence in what he does.
Man, I just know he's a rapping motherfucker, much like Chad Arms, much like you, motherfuckers that care about this craft. You
That's
know
a
what I'm
rapping
saying?
ass motherfucker too. His name's Twakdude. Twakdude, Bubba Sparxxx.
Yeah,
How you doing, studio?
Twack's
thought.
BIGS&P too. He's showing Improvement Entertainment as well.
Yeah, man. And,
You know we come in packs.
man, I just know that if they come up with under y'all's shield, under y'all's flag, that they care about this shit and they're legitimate with it. And man, that's what I love. I just love that when somebody spits some shit, I just love to be able to tell that they care about it. You know what I'm saying? And that it means something to them, what they saying. Because in this day and age, which I don't take nothing away from nobody, however you go about getting at it, if you go in there and just punch and freestyle and all that, it's cool. But those that know the difference can tell the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, I'm an old dog as far as that goes. I come from them days where you saved up to go to the studio,
Took that away from
you
me.
had all your raps ready, you know what I'm saying? And you, all three verses back in the 3-verse days and all that stuff, man.
I just wrote
Yeah,
3 on right
that's
here.
it.
316, dude. Fun, Bubba. That guy right there is always writing. It could be drug induced. I'm not sure.
I'm the same way.
But it never stops with Twack. That motherfucker's probably wrote 3 songs since we've been here today.
And I just wrote 3, ghostwrited 3 verses for country.
Dude,
You didn't have to say that on the mic.
I'll tell you some real shit.
Nah, to one of his beats.
Go, Bubba. Say it.
I have. Hey man, you're the 14. We need you to 7.
Yeah, turn that down.
Turn it down.
My thing is, I've taken as long, and this is in the past 2 years.
Yeah.
It's taken me a month to write a verse.
But
Fuck it.
One
But I
month.
bet that verse was solid.
It was fucking perfect. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Based on what my taste is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody else.
But it's
may-
like what you just said. You see a different. There's a different way you build your art. You know what I mean? Like some of
Yeah.
these artists are doing like these quick rhymes or punching
and
in
to
or
each their own,
freestyle
man.
and shit. But
And-
you
and
got like you guys.
Ultimately, there's a part of me that's envious of people that can just do it.
Absolutely.
But it's also, if I did do it fast, if I did just like go in and just say some, I know I would live haunted by the fact that I would go back. I'd be like, man,
Half-assed it.
Listen,
I could have
yeah,
said
go
some
back.
hard shit. Right
Half-assed
there,
it.
boy.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Some
You know what I
verses
mean?
I write backwards. You feel
That's
me?
one thing
I start
about these
my last
records
bar.
too. When y'all drop these records, ain't no going back. You know what I'm saying? But you've been active, Bubba. Been seeing a lot of work from you lately, man. Singles.
Well, this Dusty, me and Dusty's project, man. That's been the thing for the last few months, man.
Yeah.
And I
That was the
love
last
it.
time I had you on the pod.
And I'm happy about it. We finally getting ready to
Improper
drop the album.
Gentleman.
The Impolite Gentleman.
Impolite, my bad. I do that every
Put
time.
like gentlemen. We
You know,
waiting on it.
And so we about to drop this, man, and go ahead. It's been, we kind of got caught up in a certain philosophy of like taking a long time to drop singles, and I really am not a fan of it. It takes too long. Not quite on the Jam Wayne plan of like dropping a single
Every 2 weeks.
every week.
Yeah, every week.
But I'm more like a 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then drop some sort of full project once quarterly, once every 3 months. That's kind of my thing at this point.
You've always been active.
And I'm ready to drop this Country Money Legendary.
He warned me about this too off camera.
Yeah, that's my album.
That was the first verbal warning though by title, Bubba, that I've heard.
Yeah.
When you said that
Country
to
Money
me.
Legendary. CML.
Country Money Legendary.
Yeah.
Stamp.
Well, it's like a millionaire, like a legendary.
No, I totally understand. There's no dispute there on the title at all. Makes
so-
perfect fucking sense.
And so, I've really been working on this project. It's at a point where I'm a little fucked up with it because, as an artist, man, when you record songs over a period of a year and a half, and you go back and listen to them songs, they get old to you quick, and
Yeah.
you're like, I can't use these songs, but really nobody else has heard
you
them.
can. Yeah, ain't nobody heard them.
But they be driving.
That's like me.
How many unreleased Bubba Sparxxx records?
Dude,
do you
I have
think are
2
on
whole. When I was signed to E1 or Koch, because it was right after I did a label deal over there right after Miss New Booty.
Yeah.
And so I did a whole album chasing like the Miss New Booty thing.
Absolutely.
And then that was done, and we were about to drop it. And I was like, I can't do this. I was like, I gotta balance it with Deliverance, like that kind of. And then so I went and made another album that was based on that sound.
Never released.
Neither one of them ever came out.
Wow. I bet there's tons of records in between too.
For real,
You got a pretty long career.
Me and my old manager, Bobby Stans, got in an argument one time because he was like saying that I needed to go to the studio more. And I've always gone to the studio.
Do it like a Georgia quarterback.
2-3 times a week. Man, he's from Tennessee though, so we would
Shout out O.n.E.
have never offered him in reality.
Keep going. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
You know, we got in an argument because he said I need to go to the studio more, and I was like, well, what difference does it make? The music ain't been coming out that I've been making.
Right.
So,
I'm working for what?
So go to the studio more for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? But he was right, and I was right. You know, in reality. But man, that's what I like about this era, and what I really am looking forward to, at least for this final stretch of my career, is just putting out music when I want to.
How you want to.
Proliferating, putting out.
Listen to that
You
word.
got to look at it different. Like coming up, like we came up. See, artists today, they might have to go to the studio more because that's how they record like that. We could sit at home and write a whole album and go to the studio one day.
Because I write every day. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this
fact.
to y'all. No, this is a fact now. This is something I want anybody that thinks that they want to do this shit. Like, I write every day.
Sharpen your darts.
I write at least 2 to 4 bars. 6, I might write 2 songs, but at a minimum, I'm gonna write 4 bars, 8 bars. I'm gonna tap into that part of my brain and spirit every goddamn day, dude. Unless I'm fucking like sick or something, like, and I'm just not if I'm fucking with life, then I'm fucking with.
Even then,
that.
I jot down something on my phone, like
every time
just crossed my head. I see some shit like, oh damn it.
Every time Bubba K comes on the pod, he drops that jewels.
Well, I live for this shit, man.
I know you do.
It's been so good.
It's
to me,
proven
man.
at this point, bro.
But it's been so good to me. And let me tell you something about my sword. It's the only thing that I haven't fucked up in my life. Relationships wise, you know what I'm saying? I've fucked up every relationship I've had, in life. The only thing that I haven't fucked up is my relationship with my sword as far as this shit goes.
Yeah.
And so I'm grateful for that, and I take that seriously. And so that's why I try to, what we feed in our own spirit will flourish, and what we starve will die. And I try to feed that part of my...
The goddamn poet. You know what I mean?
And fun fact.
It's fucking Bubba Sparxxx.
Actually, I just been to a lot of NA meetings.
Well, I love it, but you do every time you're on. I got some shit to say, bro. And no matter how long the segment, it could be fucking 20 minutes to an hour and a half. I've had you on the show for 2+ hours, I think. But dude, every time there's just these gems that I leave with.
I say that short story long. I am just very grateful. You know what I'm saying, for this whole journey, and for not just the fact that I've been able to make a living with this gift or whatever. It's the fact that it really does get me through life.
Yeah.
It really is so much more than a job or a hobby or any kind of. It's really like if I didn't have this creative outlet of writing songs and lyrics,
it's how you let certain feelings out and stuff like that. Like,
I'd be dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no question.
Snapped on somebody in jail.
Me too.
Crashed out.
I release a lot of stuff.
I'd have probably done something myself.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
If I didn't have that outlet, man.
That's great.
Can I say the fun fact?
Go ahead. I'll hit it later.
Twak would love to do a track with Bubba Sparxxx.
Let's do it, man.
Who wouldn't, man? That's the longevity you've created for yourself, though, Bubba. Like every time you hit a stage, bro, I know you're reminded of the impact you've made, whatever genre you're performing in front of. Like I've been
in venues with you. I've been in studios with you.
Bro, I've had the pleasure of knowing this guy for how long have I known you? I've probably, bro, at least 10 years. And he's always been a supporter of Show Improve, Chad Arms, anything that I do. Like even now, I'm not a full-time artist. I hang out with dope-ass artists all day, and Bubba's like encouraging me to make records. Bubba encouraged the podcast. Bubba encourages Chad Arms TV. Encourages every aspect of everything you see. There's so many moving parts to all this shit.
Yeah, man. If you just got it in, if it's something you deep down want to do, all that pussyfooting, man, I'm just not for that.
You got to get out and get it, bro.
Yeah.
And then keep going. And
it's motivation, people.
And it may not work out the way you would hope that it would at first. You may have to tinker with it, and tour with it, and figure out a different way to go with it. You know what I'm saying? But
just keep going. You're gonna figure it out.
Thing, man, because I can't. Here's another one for you. Ready for this one? I can't think my way into a better life.
Oof.
But I can live my way into some better thinking.
Write that shit down. Jackie Moon, get a fucking pen and write that shit down.
I just got a new bar.
Yeah, for real.
Because what that means
Twag will
is
do it,
basically
too.
like,
I'm gonna start a hook.
like all that sitting, you know, like we love to sit around trying to figure out what we gonna do. Only thing you're gonna figure out is that you still need to figure out something when you do that. We figure out what we need to do by trial and error, by getting out and getting going. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that.
I love it. It's hard to soak all the shit in that Bubba K drops on you, bro.
One more time.
Especially when,
Quote that.
bro, if y'all even know what I've
You ready?
Quote that one more time.
I can't think my way into a better life, but I can live my way into some better thinking.
Twack's literally asking him to repeat himself so he can use that quote in a song.
And if Grandma
later.
had
That's what's
balls,
happening
she'd
right
be
now.
Grandpa.
Right? Shout out Bubba K, bro. I appreciate your time, Bubba. Just to be here at South Fork, bro. Back here in
You know, I've been so when I've seen y'all at other events, you know what I'm saying, doing the podcast, I've always been like, man, it'd be cool to get off stage and go over there and holler at the guys, man.
And this gonna be the hook to me and Bubba's song.
Oh, there it is. You hear it from Twack. Bro, like you said.
You hear before we dip out.
There's several Nashville, Cashville, if you will, expressions. Like Twack is one of them.
Yeah, Twack.
What is petty? I think I would call that. There's a few others. Damn, I wish Charlie was here because he know.
Charlie.
We always
My
talk
dog.
about these, man.
Shout out Charlie P.
But we always talk.
I miss
about
that guy.
these.
I literally just messaged him the other day and said that y'all gotta
What
come
is
see
the
me.
other Cashville? There's certain like Cashville colloquialisms, if you will.
God damn it, Bubba. I'm dumb, bro. Don't say words like that.
But you
The
know what I'm
fuck
saying?
is
I'm
that
saying,
shit?
Like, I'm glad that with his name being Twack, like that's somebody saying, you know what? I'm standing on some the Nashville shit. You know what I mean?
Twack's indulged.
Damn it, dude. This is gonna make me mad if I can't.
Don't get mad, Bubba. Don't break none of my stuff, please. Shout out Bubba Sparxxx. Just while you're trying to figure out that thought, I'm gonna take 1 second to just thank you for rocking with me just for a few moments, getting me a piece of your time. It's been 21 minutes I've had Bubba Sparxxx on the pod after his set at South Fork Music and Mud Festival, right? And he's limping around. What the fuck you do? Your leg, foot? What's going on?
Man, I jumped off a stage in Houston, Texas.
Oh, dumb.
They were supposed to catch me and they didn't.
Didn't happen. Well,
yeah.
Fuck that. That's I noticed it though when you were on stage.
Yeah, they're full of shit, man.
That sucks.
I'm not doing that no more. I'm not jumping. I'm a little too old to even ponder the thought of just jumping off fucking stage.
Well, I know the crowd here at South Fork enjoyed your set tonight, as myself. I'm sure Twack enjoyed it as well. But bro, you know what it is with us, Bubba.
Hey Charlie, what's up, man? We're here on the podcast with Twack and Squints, and dude, you know why we're always having to talk about the Nashville, like petty and like Twack. You know
is he
what
on
I'm
speaker or are you texting?
I'm doing a voice memo.
Oh, got
for
you.
him. What are the other things, the other Nashville like things that we always talk about that hadn't been utilized?
Shout out Charlie. Yeah, if he sends you a voice memo back, send it to me.
Yeah, he's gonna hit me back.
And I'll drop it right here.
I think Charlie's got him a new woman or something, man.
Shout out Charlie. Never know with him, bro.
You know, he's been kind of like touch and go. You know?
He moves different.
Yeah, man, you can just tell.
It's hard to put a thumb on that guy, Charlie.
Yeah, man, it is. It really is.
Every post is in a different city.
Yeah,
different region.
Dude,
it's
I
like,
mean,
God damn,
literally,
son.
well, we do that to each other. Like, we might just pop up. I might just be in Miami.
Where you at?
know what I'm
And they got a reference to cities, not like locations within a city. Like, what city you in? Where you
But
at?
that boy Char gonna move. He gonna move around.
He does, man. Shout out Charlie P. Been a friend and fan of him for a long time.
Yeah, man, he's a solid individual, man. He really is, man. We've been through some times together, man, and you know, he ain't failed me yet.
Just like yourself, you're a hell of a human being, Bubba. I love the fuck out of you. You know that. We've done this so many times now.
I love you too, Twack. I know we just get to know each other.
Nah, you know what it is with me, bro. I can only throw so many flowers, but at the same time, I've taken drugs. I got to get up out of this chair before I lose my mind.
Dude, let's do it.
Shout out Bubba K. Psych Out Shit Side Podcast. Twakdude, appreciate it, bro.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yes, sir.
Are you sad, Veronica? Give me that thermometer. That's how bad your mama were.
All right.
I'm not hitting.
Bitch, we got views.